Hi, my name is Peter Rea. I want to talk to you in this short video about sponsoring, because you know there's never been a better time to get involved in Kleeneze and to share this opportunity and shout it from the rooftops. It's interesting, but for the many years I've been involved in this business, I've always really had pride in myself, in as much as I've always consistently sponsored, but more importantly, that I've been able to enjoy and promote great retention within our team, which effectively means that people are joining, making money and prospering and staying with us in this fantastic business. So really, I think more important than ever before to consider this. In the real world, if there was an interview and there was one job up for grabs, the recruitment process, the vetting procedure would happen at the front end, okay? People would be vetted for their suitabilities, one person would get the job and 99 people would get the letter. But of course, in our fantastic business called Kleeneze, if 100 people would like to get involved, 100 people can be involved. So incidentally, what happens there is people suddenly don't change their habits of a lifetime just because they get involved in this fantastic business called Kleeneze. So I propose to you that we need to be a little bit more selective about the way that we discuss the opportunity with people and how we help and support them in order to aid retention. You see, I'm very aware really what it is that I'm offering people, because I'm offering a real solution really in today's troubled times really, in economic climate, where we can give people an immediate income. I'm offering a life-changing opportunity that's available for those that want it. I'm offering unlimited help and support and guidance and loads of encouragement, and that's all completely for free. So I need to make sure that the people that I'm sharing all of this with are the right people for our team. So, do I want you in my team? Well, it is an interesting perspective, because of course when we first get involved in Kleeneze, we sponsor anyone who has a pulse. But from experience, you get to realise, that it's qualification that aids retention. So I'm looking for the best people. I'm looking for the serious people who want to make an income, and not the flaky people who don't know what day it is. So the first port of call, I guess, really when we want to start and build a team is usually to pick up the telephone and start and share our fantastic opportunity. So what is it that I say? Well, I always just read it from a script. A simple script, because it keeps it simple, it keeps it duplicatable. All I do is just get good at practicing it so that it sounds natural. And of course, if you want to get a little bit of practice, well, you can just do so by looking in the mirror. But I have very clear objectives. Do I want this person in my team? Is this person worthy of my time, effort and support? Like I said, we can get a little bit selective when we have the value of what it is that we're offering for free. And I always ask qualifying questions in order to be able to ascertain this. And all teams have a system, they all have processes. Then what's absolutely vitally important here is that you follow your successful uplines system. So our system within our team is really very simple. Number one, there's a phone call. It's a fact find. It's an opportunity just to get a little bit of information about the individual. And it gives us also a great opportunity to be able to build that all important rapport, because people buy people. And that's simply a 5-minute phone call. Number two is to direct them to watch the video. Okay, very simple. This is a show business, not a tell business. If I have a tool that enables people to have a look at something which explains it far better and far easier and far quicker than anything I could do, I will always use the tools. So let people have a look at the video. And number three, then progress to an appointment should of course they be interested. Simple as that. So my phone call. Well, let me just tell you a little bit about it. Firstly, I'm just going to make progress through the call. It will obviously lack the engagement of the prospect on the other side, but I'm sure you'll get the gist of it. So it goes like this. Hi, can I speak with Simon, please? Oh, hi Simon, my name's Peter Rea. You replied to our advert for delivering and collecting catalogues. Is it convenient to speak for 5 minutes? It was just a courtesy call really, Simon, just to acknowledge receipt of your details, so thanks for that, and to get some basic information from you if that's okay. Now, firstly, Simon, I've sent you an email with more information, and there's a short video to have a look at, and it shows you what's available and what's involved, and I'm sure you'll find it really interesting you'll pretty much know straight away if it's something that you're looking for. But just out of interest, if I may ask a few questions, Simon, was there anything in particular that made you reply to our advert at this time? You know, perhaps a change in circumstances or the likes. And what's your current situation? Are you working at all? Do you drive, Simon? And if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? And do you have any family commitments that you would need to work around at all? So is it that you're looking for a part-time income, or is it a full-time income? And do you feel that you have at least 10 to 15 hours a week available? Brilliant. Thanks for that, Simon. It just really gives me more of a feel for you and what it is that you're looking for. Finally, the next step really is just to check that video that I've sent you, the information online, and when will you get a chance to have a look at those, Simon? Because I'm looking to move quite quickly on this. Brilliant. Okay. Well, if you can email me straight back, then we can continue further with your application. How does that sound, Simon? Brilliant. Okay, well, thanks again, and I look forward to speaking with you very soon. Guys, that's a very, very simple script. In fact, I'm actually reading from that script right now. So let me clarify to you, why is it that we ask questions? Because this is essential to understand what it is that we're looking to be able to achieve. So why do I ask questions before the appointment? Well, firstly, it helps me to identify how serious Simon is about earning an extra income. He may well have told me that he's just had his hours reduced at work and he's desperate to be able to earn at least £300 a month. So I've been able to identify that. I can find out why Simon needs to join the business. Well, we've just clarified that. He's had his hours reduced at work and he's desperate. But I can build up a mental picture of the prospect. He's told me the hours he has available, the fact that he may not drive or that he has children where he needs to pick up from school. That gives me a mental picture of my prospect, and it helps me to get a feel for how it is that they will actually run their Kleeneze business. But more importantly, it also helps me to get a chance to build some rapport. Because when Simon is sharing some information with me, for example, he may say, my wife's just, being confirmed that she's pregnant. So I would, oh, fantastic, is it your first child? Okay, it's just a little bit of interaction. We're not going massively off script. It's just a little bit of extra information that is all in the process of helping to build that all-important rapport. Remember, people buy people. And the information that I've gathered provides me with an opportunity when I then take it on to the next step. After Simon has watched the video, it enables me to tailor my appointment more specifically by pressing the hot buttons. Do you know how you said you only had a few hours during the day available, Simon? Well, can you see how it's just pockets of time that enables us to be able to operate our retail side of the business? Okay, do you know how important it was that you said X, Y, Z? It enables me to press the right buttons in order for Simon to think, do you know what? Yeah, I'm giving him all the reasons why he wants to join our business, because we're matching the business with his requirements. Okay, guys. Now, if by any chance, Simon, has enjoyed the telephone call and it's been informative, there's built some rapport, he's then going to dash off. He's more likely to sort of search through his emails, get his email, watch the video, because we've greased the tracks now. Okay, we've created some desire. He's going to want to watch it, and I've asked, of course, how soon he'll have the opportunity to look at the video, so I have some time written down in my diary, so I then know by this date he will have watched the video. Okay, guys, so if by chance, having had this prospect conversation, I identify that Simon's a bit of a low quality prospect, so to speak, and be careful, don't prejudge people too easily. Some of this is from experience, okay, guys, that comes to call. But if I believe that Simon is a low quality prospect, then at least it helps me to prioritise my time accordingly. So qualification aids retention. If we're going to bring people into our magnificent business, we want to make sure that they understand what's involved, and we need for them to understand exactly what they need to do, and they're fully aware of the support that we're offering. Because it is a business, not a job. And therefore becomes our responsibility to clarify this, to make the right recommendations based on their requirements. so that the business can work for them. Guys, what we have to do is we have to help them to manage their expectations. They understand the approximate hours that it's going to take. They understand the way this needs to happen or that needs to happen, because we've clarified all of this. Initially, some basic information from the telephone call, and then moving into obviously the appointment. Guys, then it's simply a case of introducing your new team member into our fantastic support system to help them to continue to grow. Guys, this is one of the reasons why we've had great success over the years, because qualification aids retention. It's absolutely essential. And guys, success leaves clues. So just remember, please don't ignore them.